actually filmed this makeup look for Instagram TV. If you're interested in how I got it and what products I use, give me a follow over on the gram. Thank you so much. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys all about new affordable beauty dupes for high-end beauty products. You guys already know what's up. If you've been following me for a while, then you know these are my all-time favorite videos to film, because I love to show you that you don't have to break the bank to feel and look good, that you could very well look top dollar without spending top dollars. I did a bunch of research. I have a lot of new affordable beauty dupes that are very comparable, if not spot on dupes to high-end makeup products on the market right now. You guys are seriously gonna flip. These are some really, really good dupes and very awesome alternatives to some high-end beauty products. So make sure you guys like this video if you wanna see more videos like it. Subscribe to my channel and click that bell so that way YouTube will notify you when I upload. I upload every Monday and Wednesday, sometimes every Wednesday and Friday. So you're gonna wanna make sure those notifications are turned on. And with that being said, let's get into the good stuff. This first product I'm gonna talk about is a product that I'm really, really excited about because I've been using it in a lot of my videos recently, like back to back to back. And I'm talking about the Liquid Luminizer by Rare Beauty. Whenever I use this on my channel, a lot of you get frustrated because I am using higher makeup products, but I want you guys to know that even though I'm using high-end makeup products, there is always gonna be a comparable version within the drugstore because no high-end makeup brand is coming out with revolutionary products that have never been done before. So this is not a revolutionary product. It's just a product that I really love and really enjoy. This is $21. It's not too expensive, but I can see why people wouldn't want to spend that much on a liquid luminizer. This is a product that I love to use underneath of my foundation, so I don't put it on top because it can be a little too much for me personally. I find that if I take a little bit of this on the highest point of my cheekbones and then put my foundation on top, it gives me the prettiest, soft focus, lit from within glow that still looks natural. The wave of 2021 is definitely very natural, very dewy, very glowy, but not glittery, not too blinding, and not like chunky glitter, if you feel me. So again, I have really been loving this. $21. They do have several shades within the line, but I was looking through my collection and I saw that I had something very, very similar by ColourPop. Now I know this is in the shade Mesmerize. It definitely leans a little bit more pink, whereas the one that I have here from ColourPop is in the shade Champagne Bubbles, and it is more of like a bronzy golden color. So by no means are these color dupes, but formula dupes. Hell yeah. I definitely want to throw swatches up on the screen of the one from ColourPop and the one from Rare Beauty. Again, color is completely off, but formulas are spot on dupes for each other, and I wanted you guys to visually see that. The only downside to the one from ColourPop is that they only offer one shade within this formula, which is Champagne Bubbles. So if you are of a lighter skin tone or a deeper complexion, this probably isn't going to work for you, whereas the one from Rare Beauty offers several different shades within the line. So there's definitely going to be a color for any and every one. So the price difference between the two is about $10. The one from Rare Beauty is $21 and the one from ColourPop is $12. So this next product is a product that I instantly fell in love with when I first tried it. And I'm talking about this. I did a full video on it when it first launched. This is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. Now for me personally, I have very acne prone skin, so I did not think I was going to love a tinted hydrator as much as I love this product. What I love most about it is that it does have medium coverage. So even though I do struggle with acne and hyperpigmentation, it gives me the coverage I need so that way I don't feel insecure wearing just this on its own. The only downside is that it does retail for $29. It is a little pricey. They have 12 shades within the line. However, it has amazing skincare ingredients in it, like kombucha filtrate, which is really gonna help detoxify and brighten the skin, and also marula oil, so it's going to seal in that hydration. This is everything you're gonna need for 2021. Let me tell you, natural, dewy, luminous skin is in. But again, retails for $29, and I know not everybody wants to spend $29 $22 on a product that is not full on coverage. So I found a cheaper alternative, and I am talking about this product right here by Wet n Wild. This is the brand new Bare Focus Tinted Hydrator. It is a tinted skin veil. It has very sheer to medium coverage, but the formula of both of these is very, very similar, if not spot on dupes to each other. I do find I get a little bit more coverage out of the one from Urban Decay, but as you guys have seen in previous videos, I have no issue using this. It looks so beautiful on the skin. I'm always amazed when I put it on. The only thing I will say about this is that it has a very limited shade range. In fact, even more limited than the one from Urban Decay. 8 shades. I know, Wet n Wild, you definitely need to work on that a little bit. Do you guys ever notice that whenever a brand comes out with a skin tint, a CC cream, a tinted hydrator, they always come out with a very limited shades? Like, we need more shades for skin tints, tinted hydrators, BB creams, all of that. Like, we need more inclusive natural skin products. Like, I'm really waiting for Rihanna to change the game for everyone once again. This next product is a product that I know you guys all know I'm obsessed with. I really am. Like, there's no hiding it, there's no denying it. And I'm talking about the HYDRATOR Major Brow Shaping Wax in Clear. I love it so much that I'm literally scraping the bottle, and I'm trying to get another one, but it seems to be sold out everywhere. It retails for $22, and there is a little bit of a learning curve with this product. The proper way to use it and really activate the product is by going in with some kind of setting mist or water, and then getting a spoolie, and then just saturating your spoolie with it, and then just brushing it through your brows. It gives my brows such a beautiful soft hold without feeling crusty, sticky, or crunchy. You guys know those brow products that do that for you, and it's just not the best feeling. This again is such a great product for my brows, but again, $22 for a brow wax. I did find a cheaper alternative, and it is one by Makeup Revolution, or Revolution. Honestly, they have so many different names. Sometimes it's really hard for me to keep up, but this one here is the same exact concept. You do want to activate the product with a little bit of water or setting mist. Take a spoolie. In this case, I do have a little brush within the product, so you just want to take it, swirl it around in the product, and then just brush up on your brows. Literally the same exact thing for $9. That is a $14 price difference. I know, so crazy. I'm definitely going to be rocking with the one from Revolution in the meantime, because like I said, the one from HYDRATOR is completely sold out. I do find they do the exact same thing, so if you want to save a little bit of coin, then you know that this one's an option. This next product I'm gonna talk about is a blush that I've been so incredibly obsessed with, and I love everything the brand stands for. I love that this brand really comes out with products that are gonna enhance your natural beauty and not necessarily cover everything up. And I am talking about Rare Beauty once again. Selena literally did everything right. I love this blush right here. This is one of the new melting blushes in the shade Nearly Apricot, or Apricot, whatever you want to call it. But the formula of this blush is so incredibly beautiful. As you can see, it looks very, very creamy in the pan, and it is just that. I am going to swatch it for you so you can see just how buttery and creamy it is. But what I love most about it is that it is a very pretty, soft, creamy formula that is very user-friendly. So even if you're a beginner in makeup, you could very well use this cream product, and it will be extremely easy to buff and blend out. It blends out to a really pretty natural finish, and as you can see, it has that really pretty flush of color. It is also very buildable, so if that's not enough pigment for you, you can go in with just additional product and blend it out. Again, very, very easy to use. This product here does retail for $21, and I know not everybody wants to spend $21 on a blush, so I did find a cheaper alternative, which is one of the e.l.f. Putty blushes. This one here is in the shade Bahamas, and I always have a hard time figuring out what the name is, but they're actually right here on the side. I am going to swatch them right next to each other. I do find that the shade Bahamas by e.l.f. is a little bit more peachy, whereas the one from Rare Beauty is a little bit more pink. And the one from e.l.f. is just slightly more pigmented going on, so it's not as user-friendly as the one from Rare Beauty. So if you're not really good at applying creams, it may be worth the extra coin to actually spend on the one from Rare Beauty to get a really pretty natural finish. But As you can see, the one from Rare Beauty definitely has a little bit of shine to it, whereas the one from e.l.f. here, it dries down to a semi-matte finish. So both are extremely beautiful. The one from e.l.f. Cosmetics does retail for $6, and that is a $15 price difference. Definitely do what you want with that information. I love them both. I use them both. I feel like they're very well worth the money. So I just want to put that out there in the universe. Let's move on to eyeshadow palette dupes. Now, I feel like I always have to give some kind of disclaimer whenever I'm featuring eyeshadow palettes in a dupes video, because it is extremely hard to find spot on dupes for eyeshadow palettes if they're not replicas and or copies, but we will get into that a little bit later. I do want to quickly highlight some palettes that Huda Beauty came out with. I want to say maybe a year ago, maybe a little less than that. I'm not entirely sure, but it's called the Nude eyeshadow palettes. Now, she came out with 3 different variations of these palettes to be suitable for every skin tone, which I love. So there is a light, a medium, and a rich. I will be only featuring the rich and the medium in today's video. These are actually relatively new to my collection, and I can't believe it took me so long to pick these up because they are absolutely stunning. I just want to show you the medium here. This is right up my alley. They have some really beautiful bronze shades within the palette, and I just want to do a couple of swatches. You guys know I'm really big on swatches. They swatch very beautifully on the back of my hand. The mattes are very creamy and just very, very blendable. But these palettes here, they do retail for $29, which I know can be a little up there in price for some people, especially for a 9-pan eyeshadow palette. So I was actually in Ulta a couple weeks back, and I came across these palettes right here, also by Revolution or Makeup Revolution, and these are called the Ultimate Nudes. I have dark and I also have medium. I definitely want to throw swatches up on the screen. So first I'm going to show you guys medium. Now, when looking at these swatches right next to each other, you can definitely see Makeup Revolution's intent was to definitely dupe the medium palette by Huda Beauty, but they missed the mark a little bit. The Huda Beauty palette definitely leans a little bit more bronze, which is right up my alley, whereas the one from Revolution, it's a little bit more mauve, it's a little bit more burgundy. So if that's something you're into, this palette here retails for $9, whereas the one from Huda Beauty retails for $29. That is a $20 savings. But for me personally, I love the medium palette from Huda Beauty. I love that it leans a little bit more bronze. I feel like you can create a really sexy bronze smoky eye with it. But again, that's just me, that's what I'm into. But I feel like the intent was definitely there. Very, very similar, so take your pick. Of course, I have to show you guys swatches of the other 2 palettes, but just holding them up right next to each other, you can definitely see that Revolution hit the mark a little bit better when it came to duping it to the Nude Rich palette by Huda Beauty. I'm gonna throw swatches up right next to each other, and these shades and the undertones are very, very similar. Are they spot on dupes for each other? No, I definitely feel like there are some differences within the shimmers and the undertones a little bit, but definitely more of a dupeable option and more similar than the medium palettes that I just showed you. So if you guys want to pick these up, I feel like you will get a very, very similar color story. And if you were to place these on the eyes next to each other, you will see a slight difference, but not a huge difference, if you get me. So these are great, great options. This last eyeshadow palette dupe is one I am so excited about because I will be duping it to the Natasha Denona Love Palette. Now, I originally picked this up because I had every intent to actually use it during the month of February because it's the month of love and it was my birthday, but I was moving and I didn't get around to doing it. But this is what the palette looks like. It is so incredibly beautiful. I've swatched it, I played with it, I did a mock-up look, and I loved everything about it. It came out so beautiful. It blended out like a dream, but I mean, what did I really expect? Natasha Denona palettes and eyeshadows are just insanely beautiful. They're very highly rated, and I feel like a lot of people feed into these palettes because they are just that good. But I also know not everybody wants to spend $65 on an eyeshadow palette, so I found a spot-on dupe to the Natasha Denona Love palette, and I am talking about the Alter Ego Blooms eyeshadow palette. palette. I do want to hold both palettes up right next to each other because you guys are literally going to flip and freak out. Do you guys see this? Like, if you were to put both of these eyeshadow palettes on your eyes, I'm telling you, nobody would know that you had two completely different eyeshadow palettes on your eyes. I do want to throw swatches up on the screen right next to each other like I always do. The Natasha Denona palette retails for $65 and the one from Alter Ego retails for $16. And if you were to go with the one from Alter Ego, that is a $49 savings. Let me tell you, the formula of the Alter Ego eyeshadow palettes are so good, buttery, blendable, very pigmented. I feel like when they do come out these palettes, they try to get it spot on to the higher end version and they really hit the mark every single time. I love a number of their eyeshadow palettes and I definitely stand behind them. So I will have it listed down below as well as all the other products I talked about within today's video. And that is pretty much it, you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed hearing me sit down and talk about new affordable dupes for high-end beauty products. I do have a slew of other products I really wanted to feature in today's video, but I am going to break them up a little bit, so definitely stay tuned. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel and make sure you guys turn on those post notifications so that way you know when I upload my next new affordable dupes video. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and until next time, I'll be sure to catch you guys all on the next one. Deuces.